Nuts Pistachio, also known as the green gold seed, is more than just a snack. It's the result of an extraordinary process that blends centuries-old traditions with cutting-edge technology. Today, we're unveiling a revolutionary harvesting method that has transformed the pistachio industry. Discover the art and precision behind the cultivation of Smile Nuts Pistachios, where every step is meticulously crafted with exceptional expertise to deliver a one-of-a-kind taste experience to the world. When the harvest season finally arrives, it's an event that the entire farming community eagerly anticipates. In the United States, harvesting is often done using specialized equipment designed to shake the trees gently. These machines, known as tree shakers, are carefully calibrated to ensure that the ripe nuts fall without damaging the tree. The nuts are then collected onto trays and transported via conveyor belts to the processing area. This mechanized approach allows for a quick and efficient harvest, which is essential for maintaining the quality of the nuts. In other countries where traditional methods are still practiced, farmers may wait for the nuts to fall naturally or use manual labor to collect them. While this method is more time-consuming, it reflects the deep cultural traditions that have been passed down through generations. Regardless of the method used, the goal is to collect the pistachios at the peak of their ripeness, ensuring that they are of the highest quality when they reach the processing facility. The precision of these tree shakers has revolutionized the pistachio industry, allowing for harvests that would have taken weeks to now be completed in mere days. Modern tree shakers can process hundreds of trees per day, dramatically increasing efficiency while preserving the delicate nature of the pistachio nuts. The use of drip irrigation systems is another essential component of modern pistachio farming. This method delivers water directly to the roots of the trees, minimizing water waste and ensuring that each tree receives the precise amount of moisture it needs to thrive. Pistachio trees are known for their slow and steady growth. It can take 7 to 10 years for a tree to reach its full production capacity, a timeline that requires patience and careful management from the farmers. However, with advancements in care techniques and the use of grafting technology, this period can be significantly reduced. Remarkably, pistachio trees can start producing nuts as early as the 3rd year, with the harvest stabilizing around the 5th year. By the time trees reach 20 years of age, they are in their prime, producing bountiful harvests that can continue for many years. Water conservation is particularly important in pistachio cultivation, as these trees thrive in regions where water is a precious resource. The drip irrigation system represents a perfect marriage between agricultural needs and environmental responsibility. Each drop of water is utilized efficiently, supporting the tree's growth while respecting the limitations of the local ecosystem. Once the pistachios arrive at the factory, they undergo a rigorous processing routine. The first step involves removing the outer hulls, which is done using machines that carefully separate the kernel from the shell. This process requires precision as the delicate kernels can be easily damaged if not handled correctly. After the hulls are removed, the nuts are passed through a series of machines that sort them by size and quality. The final products are then packaged and shipped to markets around the world, where they will be enjoyed by millions of people. Proper spacing between the trees is crucial to ensure that each pistachio tree has enough room to grow and develop a strong root system. Typically, trees are planted about 3 to 3.5 meters apart, a distance that allows the roots to spread and the canopy to receive adequate sunlight. Sunlight is a critical factor in the growth of pistachios, as it drives the photosynthesis process that fuels the tree's development. The precise calculation of spacing is not arbitrary but based on years of agricultural research and observation. This careful planning ensures that each tree receives optimal conditions for growth while maximizing the overall yield of the orchard. The spacing also facilitates easier access for machinery during pruning, maintenance, and harvesting operations. Modern orchards are designed with a grid-like precision that allows for efficient management and monitoring of each individual tree. This systematic approach to planting represents a significant advancement from traditional methods, where trees were often planted without such careful consideration of spatial requirements. The result is a more productive, sustainable orchard that can thrive for decades. The pruning and shaping of pistachio trees are vital steps in ensuring optimal nut production. Farmers carefully select 4 main branches to form the structure of the tree, a process that allows the tree to support the weight of nuts as they grow. Pruning is not just about maintaining the tree's shape. It also involves removing any dead or diseased branches, ensuring that the tree's energy is focused on producing healthy nuts. This process requires skill and experience, as improper pruning can lead to reduced yields or even damage to the tree. Pistachios are unique in that they are dioecious, meaning that male and female flowers grow on separate trees. This characteristic requires careful planning in the orchard, with male trees strategically placed to ensure effective pollination. Pollination is primarily done by wind and bees, which carry the pollen from the male trees to female flowers. Once pollinated, the flowers develop into clusters of fruit that resemble small dates, each fruit containing a single pistachio kernel, surrounded by a hard shell and a thin, edible outer layer. The art of pruning has been refined over generations, with each cut precisely planned to shape the tree's future growth. Master pruners can visualize how a young tree will develop over decades, making strategic decisions that will impact harvests for years to come. The journey of a pistachio tree begins with the careful selection of seedlings. These seedlings can either be planted directly from seeds or grafted onto rootstocks, depending on the desired characteristics of the tree. Grafting is a common practice in pistachio farming, as it allows farmers to combine the best traits of different varieties, resulting in trees that are more robust and capable of producing higher yields. This practice has become increasingly popular as farmers seek to optimize their orchards for both quality and quantity. Grafting techniques have evolved significantly over the years, with modern methods ensuring almost 100% success rates in fusing different varieties. This ancient horticultural practice has been transformed by scientific understanding, allowing for precise control over the genetic makeup of each tree. The selection of rootstock is particularly important, as it determines the tree's ability to withstand local soil conditions, diseases, and environmental stresses. A well-chosen rootstock can significantly reduce the time needed for a tree to reach production maturity, sometimes cutting years off the traditional waiting period. This acceleration of growth cycles has transformed the economics of pistachio farming, allowing for faster returns on investment while maintaining quality. One of the fascinating aspects of pistachio farming is the tree's alternate bearing cycle. This means that the trees produce heavier yields every other year, with lighter harvests in between. This natural cycle requires farmers to carefully manage their orchards, ensuring that the trees are not overburdened in heavy bearing years and are well supported during the lighter ones. Alternate bearing can be challenging as it affects the consistency of harvest, but with proper planning and care, farmers can still achieve a stable and profitable yield over the long term. Understanding and managing the alternate bearing cycle is one of the most complex aspects of pistachio cultivation. Modern farmers use a combination of pruning strategies, nutritional management, and irrigation control to minimize the fluctuations between on and off years. Research continues to explore the biochemical mechanisms behind alternate bearing, with the goal of developing methods to create more consistent annual yields. Despite these challenges, experienced pistachio farmers have learned to work with nature's rhythms, planning their operations around the predictable cycles of abundance and rest. This harmony with natural processes is part of what makes pistachio farming both an art and a science. Originating from Iran, pistachios have a rich history of cultivation dating back to ancient times. Iran was once the largest exporter of pistachios, but in recent years, the United States, particularly California, has become the leading producer thanks to advancements in agricultural practices and technology. The pistachio tree is a hardy perennial that can thrive in challenging environments where many other crops might struggle. This resilient tree can live for over 30 years, producing a significant yield of nuts annually once it reaches maturity. One of the key factors contributing to the success of pistachio cultivation is the tree's ability to adapt to desert-like conditions. Pistachios are particularly suited to regions with hot, dry climates and minimal rainfall, making them an ideal crop for areas where water conservation is essential. The ability of pistachio trees to endure extreme temperature fluctuations, from scorching summer heat to winter frosts, has allowed cultivation to expand into regions previously considered unsuitable for high-value agriculture. This adaptability represents nature's perfect design for harsh conditions, creating economic opportunities in areas challenged by climate limitations. The success of pistachio cultivation in different regions around the world demonstrates the remarkable versatility of this ancient crop. We hope you enjoyed this comprehensive look at Smile Nuts Pistachio cultivation. If you have any questions or thoughts about the process, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share your insights with our community. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating farming documentaries. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video on Farming Lab.